When most people think of Toronto, they think of a safe, multicultural, clean and welcoming city. But behind the postcards and the statistics, there is a completely different reality happening in pockets of the city most people will never see.
We're in the Lawrence Heights area where police are asking for the public's help after multiple shootings over the last 2 weeks in this neighborhood. Now, police say none of them led to any injuries or fatalities, but they are concerned about the sheer level of violence and the proximity of these events, all happening shortly one after the other and all in the same neighborhood.
And police are also searching for multiple suspects after a fatal shooting in Lawrence Heights.
I want to share with you now some video that we received from someone who lives in the building, and it really shows you how chaotic this scene was after shots were fired. You can see there are police, paramedics, firefighters all over this walkway behind me here, rushing in, trying.
Enter the jungle. The Jungle, or as it's more commonly called, Lawrence Heights, is a Toronto neighborhood that has been notorious for gang activity over the last several decades. The tight cluster of housing towers has made the area both densely populated and highly contested by rival crews. Murders and shootings happen regularly here, so I'm on high alert as I pull up, since I've never been here and I have no idea what to expect.
Oh yeah, this are the trenches. Welcome to the fucking jungle, where some lions and apes, niggas.
Sociologist Luca Beraldi spent nearly 5 years doing deep ethnographic research, meaning he actually lived, worked, and hung out in the Toronto social housing project called Lawrence Heights, locally known as the Jungle. The origin of the word ghetto. To really understand what's happening in Lawrence Heights, we have to look at the history of the word itself. The term originally comes from 16th century Venice, where Jewish population were legally forced to live in segregated and close quarters. Over centuries, the concept evolved to describe any neighborhood where a specific marginalized or minority group is concentrated due to poverty, discrimination, or systemic isolation. Lawrence Heights is a modern-day version of this concept, home to about 3.5 thousand low-income residents. On the surface, it's a warm, close-knit community, but underneath, it's a hyper-segregated space dealing with deep poverty and intense gun violence. While American researchers have studied ghettos for decades, Canadian sociologists have largely ignored how concentrated poverty affects crimes and violence in Canada. People just assume that US-style ghettos don't exist over here. In this research, Orati focuses heavily on young black men because they are the exclusive targets of gun violence in this neighborhood. In this video series, we are breaking down Berardi's entire PhD thesis to see how people manage to live, survive, and keep community life going in a place paralyzed by constant danger. If this is the type of topic that interests you, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Get Back TV.
A longtime hope from community members now turned into concrete reality. The Lawrence Heights neighborhood now has its very own community safety hub.
And especially in areas where we have seen incidents of gun violence, we know the police presence matters. We know it makes a difference.
This is not a police station, but rather a meeting place where members of the community can come, meet with police officers, share their concerns, and build trust.
It will provide a permanent, visible police presence here in the community.